Hello YouTube, and welcome back to Yassi Lap Guide. My name is Foch, and today we're taking our Porsche 911 around Zandvoort in ACC. Unfortunately, we don't have the new fancy version of Zandvoort. We have that Zandvoort that everyone has at home, the one without the cool banking, the one which is very difficult to pass on, but at the same time it's quite a flowy circuit. Even the old version, very narrow. And in this car can be quite sketchy, so getting your setup right to your abilities is key here, because taking a setup that's going to kill you every lap is definitely not going to help anyone. So finding the balance that you're comfortable with is key. A lot of really high speed late apex corners that really require a lot of confidence on turn-in. And at the same time, there's also a lot of slow hairpins. So, very varied circuit, but definitely high aero. There's no real straights here. I mean, the main straight is there, but it's not long enough. Very difficult to overtake, because the only real overtaking possibility is turn one, and it's very easy to defend. So that is not really the main concern. The main concern is just to get your pace up as high as possible, and that will generally give you good results. Quality position here is key, as yeah, once again, very hard to overtake. Alright, let's start braking points. We have the red line. We brake right at the red line for turn one. We don't want to clip the inside the curb. We don't want to run in the grass on the exit. For turn two, braking maybe a bit over a car length before the curb on the left ends, and here we brake around the car length after the curb on the left ends. So a lot of quite vague references on this track, and this theme is going to continue. There isn't really solid references on this circuit like on many other places. No meter boards here. Here we brake roughly car length again after the red curb ends, maybe a bit more. See how much you can get away with. And once again, roughly car length after the white line. And for this corner, there isn't a good reference. The brake or the rubber on the track can be used, but it's not super precise. Here, the ambulance, when that goes out of your field of view, I guess that's a decent time to brake, but it really depends on your field of view and your monitor setup and all that stuff. Here we brake at the just before the red curb. There's also a rubber pocket that ends just before the braking point on the left side. Little tap for the hairpin, and then for this last corner we brake at the around where the orange mark is on the right side. A lot of braking points on this circuit are really highly personalized depending on your POV, but let's see what we can do. Let's send it. Definitely want to get at least a 34 minimum. This guy's really capable here. But let's see if we can actually use that capability to produce a decent lap time. Aiming at least for a 34 here. This track's also very brutal for tire wear, so checking your full stint pace can be quite important, as the left side tires, the rear left in the Porsche and the front left in some other cars, just gets chewed up here. A little bit too drifty there. Really wish we had the new version of the circuit, so you don't really get to see this one used too often. Not really a fan favorite due to the old version and the difficulty to overtake here, but if you have it in your calendars, it's good to know what you're doing here, as many people do not, as it's such a rarely used circuit. That was a pretty fine lap. Didn't make any big mistakes. That's gonna be a 34.5. I'll take that. That's not too bad. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.